your cup. Tend to think in 1,000 thoughts. I put through north till the voice get bored. Endless stairs and a sinking door. I search for things I don't need no more. Baby, I'm typically every day can't call it shady. I'm airing you cause I'm an anxious state. The worries daily. But if I link my G's, it goes away down honey lane. I gallivant with darling, baby, jet, jet, jet. That's so typical. Body up for dominance, that's so typical. Tell I could go there, that's so typical. Please don't mind this, that's so typical.
We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Los Angeles Rams taking on the Denver Broncos. And off we go from Denver. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First down 10 at their own 26-yard line.
A first run now for Kyren Williams.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down. Here's Stafford. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's caught on the right side of Smith. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
Now he's going to step up and run. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Adams. And this won't be enough. Stopped a yard short after a gain of 3. 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game, and this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Now the Central Florida product is R.J. Harvey. And he stopped immediately there. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Nix. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
Incomplete. It's now 3rd down and 9 yards to go.
Here's Nix. He gets this into the hands of Harvey. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 19.
Nix going to give to Harvey.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
Byron Young there on the stop.
1-yard gain.
Now 2nd and 9. Throwing Nix. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw, here's Nix. He'll try and do this himself. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. And the Broncos are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Harvey now on 1st and 10. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. 2nd and goal from inside the 5. To throw is Nix. Now he'll tuck this and run. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and goal.
Harvey will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And able to get this out to the 25. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 16 more on that one and another 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now Stafford. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete.
He'll definitely say that that's one he should have held on to. But when you're playing in elements like this, sometimes those bullet passes, those ones with a little bit of pace on them, they can be difficult to hold on to.
Here's Stafford. They'll set up the screen. This is Williams.
Down the right sideline.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Kyren Williams.
32 yards. And the Rams are an extra point away from capturing the lead.
The Stafford and that Rams offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead.
The score, Rams 8, Broncos 6.
So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They run straight ahead with Harvey. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
At the 46-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Nix.
That's taken in by Franklin. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Nix from the shotgun. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
20.
Still going.
And all the way home for the Broncos score. Cortland Sutton, 46 yards.
And the Broncos are able to move back in front.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And the lead is up to 5. after the touchdown. Lutz to kick it off.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
And especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And that's complete to Adams. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 6. And it's 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And now this is going to depend on the spot. And they say he's just short. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position. Nick's going to keep this himself. He'll find Sutton on the right side complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Nix to the air. Open man, and again it's Sutton. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Nix.
An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators. They sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach down there. And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach. We can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
Now it's Nix. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd down and 6 yards to go.
Back to throw. Nix. Pass taken in, and it's a fumble. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way.
All these years we've been watching the game, I start to get the sense that whenever it rains out, those guys who have to touch the ball and carry it, they're extremely resentful about that weather.
Yeah, I'm just happy I'm not resentful that we have a roof over our heads. I know that much.
Yeah, maybe we won't fumble our play sheets here as we just saw the fumble happen on the field.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down.
Well, they're hoping the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
First down, Rams.
They run it again with Williams.
And a lane slow materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll try the air now with Stafford.
And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. This is where the mile-high air really starts to affect an opposing offense. Guys moving a bit slowly here. It's 3rd and long.
Now Stafford. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Alert! Ready! 59!
Here we go on 4th. Stafford. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Up the middle, it's Harvey. He'll take this to the 46.
Now they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by Emmanuel Forbes. And the Rams are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
On this one, incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Now Stafford.
Screen play set up for Williams.
And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line.
Back at the 43-yard line.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. It's caught. Smith.
And this won't be enough. A good secure tackle, and they stop him a few yards shy at the 46.
Welcome back now to Denver. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter.
Decision made for Sean McVay. They're going to go for it.
Desperation time for Stafford on 4th down. That's to his running back, complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. Up the middle, it's Williams. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the Broncos' 46-yard line.
Throwing is Stafford.
Going to be taken in here by Nacua. Down the left sideline.
Touchdown, L.A.
Puka Nacua.
45 yards.
And the Rams have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
Rams will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Stafford's going to try and throw for it. And no, incomplete. They can't convert. So they tried to bump the lead up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Throwing Nix. And he's going to have the hook up to Sutton. So the completion good for 6 yards. And it's second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the 47.
Out of the gun, a run with Harvey.
And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the Broncos first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Nix. Now he's going to step up and run.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's second down.
Here comes second down. To throw is Nix.
And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Fourth quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. To throw, here's Nix.
And this is going to be incomplete.
Partner, they've got one chance left to keep this one going, and I think for you and me, let's think along with their offensive coordinator now. Has to think back, cycle through every play of this contest, and remember what's worked and what hasn't. Because right here, he needs the best play of the game.
Oh, he had to force it there on 4th down, and it's intercepted. And the Rams have just about sewn up this football game.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
And this game not quite over yet. We'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Throwing here, Stafford. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
It's caught on the right side, Williams.
And he is going to have a Rams first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back, those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Now it's Stafford. Caught on the right side by Adams.
And they'll bring him down right at midfield, and he is well short of the first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Here comes the Rams punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He'll send this one into the mile-high air, and it's a good one. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
We're certainly not going to see a better punt than that. Definitely taking a chance, because if that thing clips the pylon, it comes out to the 20, but instead, it goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Finding Sutton. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Courtland Sutton. And he's in. Are you kidding me?
How do you get that up?
One of the most improbable ways to finish a game, and they do win it on the final play. sting for a while. I mean, how do you let that happen defensively?
One stop.
One stop. I know that it's easy to say that from the booth, but
it is.
How do you let that happen, partner?
That's one of those where sometimes you get overzealous on defense.